Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. We just arrived to Masuleh, which is a village in northern Iran in the mountains. It is a gorgeously, stunningly beautiful village. And today we're gonna walk around, we're gonna explore the village, and then we're gonna go to a local family home where they are preparing the local Iranian food of this region. We're gonna have grilled fish, we're gonna have a number of different stews. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you this entire experience, cultural experience in Iran, and all of the amazing food. Really quickly, before we get to the village, we're on the way to the village, driving to the village. We stopped in a town to try a specific type of snack that, I think it's a snack? Or some food here.
We call it kuluche.
Kuluche.
Yeah, it's really famous.
Okay, and this is the city to get it.
This is Fuman. Yeah.
Okay. Immediately step in here, you smell the aroma of the fresh, it's kind of like a pastry baked dough, but you really smell the cinnamon, the walnuts, and the sugar in here. And so I think they're making the whole process, rolling out the dough. You can see them add in with that paste, which I believe is walnuts and cinnamon and sugar, and then they bake with a unique pattern on them. I'm gonna try it now, and they brush, I didn't know the final step is at the end, they brush on saffron and egg. That's why it has that shimmer on top. This is, wow, that's hot. You can't even hold it in your hand, it's so hot. Right out of the oven. Oh yeah. Oh, it's wonderful actually. The walnut in there, the sugar, the cinnamon, and it's so hot and fresh. Really good. It's so hot. Okay, back in the van. It's really good, especially, yeah, it would be really good with coffee or tea, but we're back on the road on our way to Masuleh. Getting into the mountains now, climbing higher. It's so green and so lush. And most of Iran, and when you think about Iran, you think of more of the very dry, kind of deserty land, but the north of Iran is specifically very wet, very green, and so lush. Gorgeous trees and valleys. All that fresh mountain air, the trees, the fog, the lushness, and the rivers are flowing, waterfalls are just teeming. It's beautiful, and we're getting close to the village. That was a spectacular drive through the mountains, the trees, the colors. We are like completely fog covered, but you hear the rushing water. It's cool, fresh air. And from here, actually, you can't drive into the village. You can drive on the outskirts of the village, but from here we walk, because within the village, there's no cars. Hello. Hello. Salam, salam. Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
We come from Rasht, only for you.
Wow. Thank you.
This is for you.
Thank you very much.
It's my handmade.
Handmade.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
I hope you
that is beautiful.
Like it.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And they came from Rasht to meet us as we arrived in Masuleh.
We follow your all of your programs.
Thank you very much. That is beautiful.
We come only because of you.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
She's my colleague actually from Rasht.
Ah, okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The amazing welcome and hospitality in Iran of the people is just, it will blow your mind, and just, it is unbelievable, the people. What a welcome to Masuleh. I can't even fully explain everything in words, but this is special. People are so unbelievably incredible. Okay, quick snack before we start walking from Broadway. And you typically throw away the skin, but the skin is not bad.
آهای باقالی دارم، باقالی دارم، باقالی تازه. خدا وسیله سازه، خدا وسیله سازه. بفرمایید.
Good job. just like walking down the road basically. A house that we're arriving to. Maybe this is where we're gonna eat food, but you can immediately smell the garlic just coming out of this entire compound. Entire house, the garlic, wow. Salam, salam.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you, man?
Salam, very good.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Gilan, welcome to Masuleh.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Please, welcome.
Thank you for having us. So we just come into the living room of the home. I guess we're coming straight to eat before exploring the village, which I'm very okay with. Oh, it's so warm in here compared to outside. Okay. Almost foggy every day in the winter time like this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Sometimes
Very
in the
foggy.
summer also, fog is coming down. Very beautiful view you can see.
The most unique part of the architecture of this village is that it's built along the slope of the mountain. The roof is the same as the walking street and the courtyard and like living space, and so they're like communal areas, and so it promotes like the community.
All the people in Masuleh, same as a family, they know each other.
And I think we'll probably walk around more of the village
Yeah,
also.
sure, definitely.
Later.
We can go out and better.
Awesome.
You can go and see the market.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. I would love to.
Yeah. I will show you so many
Thank
things
you so much.
No,
Thank you so much for
most
having
welcome,
us.
most
It's amazing
welcome
to be here.
I'm your fan.
Thank you so much. It smells amazing. It's like strong and peppery. Can I taste it?
Zeytoon Parvardeh.
You can taste it, right? Even in Tehran, they don't eat it, right? It's right here in Gilan. In Gilan, this is the herb.
Special.
Oh, similar to parsley a little bit.
I like this. Into your
Oh, that's good. The bitter greenness. Wow. It tastes medicinal too. The family is immediately going to get started cooking, and so they're laying out the different ingredients. What I love about this region is there's so many herbs because of the lush greenery and the fertility of the land here. The different herbs, the different vegetables that go into the cooking. Right now she's first getting started with its common like starter or common snack, a common side dish of olives, especially from Gilan, of olives. And they took that herb that we tested. She chopped it up and she mashed it with garlic and also like kind of mashed it with the herb as well. And then she got out some walnut paste, crushed walnut. Okay. Oh, this one is pomegranate.
Pomegranate paste.
Pomegranate paste, okay. So pomegranate juice
But
and
sour.
pomegranate paste.
Sour,
Okay.
not sweet.
Two types of pomegranate. One is the sour pomegranate paste, which is dark in color, that she adds mainly for the flavoring. But then she added in that purple, like such a rich dark purple color of the fresh pomegranate juice, which both mix in, so the entire olives are just like completely purple. Oh, it's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
I can guarantee you on my first bite, that's the best tasting olive I've ever had in my life. The tartness, the herb, and the garlickiness all combined together with that salty olive is just, it's like a pleasure for the mouth, an unbelievable flavor. So for the garlic chives, she took extreme care to like organize them into a fistful, because he's just explaining to me that the size of every piece is very crucial. It's important for this dish that every size is perfect and every size is the same. She really like took her time and made it perfect. The concentration and
We have another food. The name is siragaliye.
Okay.
If we want to make that one, we have to cut it smaller than this. Because we want to make it dry, we should cut it bigger.
All right. As she's continuing to chop the shoots, we're gonna come to the other room to see the rice, I believe. Oh yeah, fragrant, very fragrant rice. I And so rice in this region is also essential in the cuisine, which is amazing. And they grow the best rice here in all of Iran as well. Wet, high areas that get lots of moisture. And so she's just preparing rice the traditional way. And if you smell that rice, it's so fragrant. And now she's just rinsing it out, so she's gonna make a fresh batch of the rice. So that goes onto the stove, and she sprinkled in a little bit of turmeric and then put the cover on. That's gonna cook for a while. This will be for the fish. It's gonna be a stuffing for the fish, moving on to another dish. It's a combination of walnut, pomegranate paste, the herb that she just added in, and probably some spices and other things. So just taste it before. Oh wow.
Delicious.
Delicious. Again, the tartness, the pomegranate, balanced with the sweetness, the herbaceousness, and kind of like an oniony flavor. Unbelievable flavor. You would not expect it from that color. She is putting them directly into the fire outside. Oh, those are gonna roast. Oh, immediately they're starting to smoke and that's gonna provide so much smoke, so much fragrance. I love eggplants, one of my favorite things in the world. Wants a really hot, smoky fire so that it flames, so that it scorches. So it actually, it has to burn the skin of the eggplant so that the contents on the inside, that mushy eggplant goodness that I love so much, gets embedded with smokiness. And so she's now taking that blackened roasted eggplant, dips it into the water, peels off the blackened skin, and she's gonna make another appetizer with the eggplant, with the pomegranate paste, with the different herbs. Oh, that's gonna be insanely good. And again, she brought out the same mixing bowl. This is a beautiful mixing vessel, like ceramic vessel. The same thing that she mixed. Oh, and here comes the pomegranate juice. She mashes the eggplant first. Here comes the pomegranate juice.
Called kebab.
Salt and pepper, black pepper.
Golpar پیدا نوست.
I don't know what it is, yeah. It's called hogweed. That spice. Golpad. And it smells, very kind of like, what does it smell? It does kind of smell like fermented wheat almost. And so she puts some of that in, and now she's adding in garlic. Garlic is essential.
نه فکر کنم تو چه کنیم.
I think there was no pomegranate paste in this one, just fresh pomegranate juice, the garlic, and again that herb. Oh wow. Wow. That's just like eggplant butter jam all together. Again, the tart sourness, the sweetness, the smoky eggplant, the garlic, and that one herb that just provides like a parsley boost to it that just powers it. And the garlic and walnuts in there too. So also she's going to be making two different types of fish. One is a white fish, one is a duck fish. Both of them are freshwater fish. One of them she's going to stuff as well. One of the key points to mention is that they mentioned that in the countryside they don't wash the blood off the fish. They keep that blood there, whereas in the city, she said, lots of people wash the fish. She said that provides more flavor and more flavor. First, she mixed up some spices, including salt, pepper, and that wheat powder. Then she sprinkled that into the inside of the fish. Then she took that walnut pomegranate paste and spread it on the inside, and then finished it with some herbs to top it off. That same herb that's so crucial in the cuisine here, and now she's gonna sew it up. Like, really sew it up.
چوب درختا بود با شاخه.
Gerdabich.
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 Like rounded. Rounded around the clay pot. She put a little bit of oil in the clay pot and then the fish goes in. Rounded. That's awesome. The stuffed fish in the clay pot, it goes onto the stove on a very, very low, like as low as possible fire. The cover goes on and that's gonna kind of steam, actually more like steam in its own juices probably, because it's such a low fire for 2 hours. So you can already tell like it's gonna just fall apart, mingle with that paste on the inside. That is amazing.
I love you. I love you.
We fly.
Because we're gonna have 2 hours while that fish cooks and while everything else cooks. We're gonna go take a little walk around the village now, which I've been looking forward to doing. But the fog just keeps on coming, and the fog it was clear just for like a few minutes. Not very clear, but it cleared a little bit, but now again it's very foggy, but that's okay. Oh, and I think we're like on top of a roof right now. Immediately we're stepping on somebody's roof. Oh yeah, that's better. How old the village is?
Here,
Yeah.
you know the history. They said more than 1,700.
More than 100. There's evidence of at least 1,000 to 700 years old in this village.
But this is the new Masuleh. We have a old Masuleh is damaged.
What's incredible is just how it's a fully functioning village. Oh, bread. Oh, okay. Just a random
Masuleh bread. This is Masuleh bread.
Just a guy walking past with a pile of bread and we just grabbed one off of him. That's how friendly and hospitable everyone is.
Yeah.
Masuleh bread. It's a specific type of bread. Wow. There he goes down the walkway. Oh yeah, that's great. And okay, as I was mentioning, what's amazing about this village is its historical value, its ancientness, but its historical value, but how it's still functioning as a completely life community. You know, I mean, there's stores, there's people building new houses. We're walking on someone's roof. But that's what's fantastic about this village. It's just, it's fully in function. It's fully inhabited.
This is very special.
Salam. Salam.
Come. All the
So many different spices and herbs and flowers. It's like, it almost smells like orange a little bit, like a citrusy component in it. And also like anise. Kind of anisey seed smelling. That is totally a unique spice or husk that I've ever smelled before.
This is the garlic.
Ah, okay.
This is the flavor of the garlic.
Wow.
In the vinegar.
Wow.
Try it. Is it darar?
Rashed.
Rash, yeah, darar. This is we eat with the cucumber, with the yogurt.
Amazing. Oh, this is the salted mint. Oh, it's outstanding. It tastes like wild mint, but it's so salty because you typically mix it with things. You eat it with cucumber, you can mix it in yogurt. What a spice shop pickled heaven in here. Oh, and hot fresh bread. Nice. Yes. And hot fresh bread just out of nowhere. Oh, I love this place. This spice that went into the salads as well as some of the other dishes that she was cooking, the real word is hogweed. And it's just an amazing like citrusy, kind of musky aroma to it. It smells so good. Thank you.
How are you?
Very
we are
good.
Your fans.
Thank you very much.
Over years, your
Thank
fans
you
from
very
Gem
much.
Food.
Okay, we're gonna stop here in this alley to a local tea shop. Have a quick cup of tea. Oh yeah. Oh, in addition to tea, he's also gonna make the dizzy. Is it called dizzy? Dizzy. Dizzy. Or agusht. Oh, it comes right now. One quick thing though, again to show the amazing hospitality of the people. There was a man and his family who were having tea before we got here. And on his way out, he insisted that he pay for all of our teas. What a man. So thank you, Mamnoon. But
This is the fat.
oh, you can smell the lamb in there, or the lamb
And chickpeas.
and potato.
Normally there's beans in there, but I think in this area they don't have. Oh yes.
Okay,
We're gonna mash the
that's the fat. Okay.
soup. And he would mash the beans, chickpeas, and also the lamb together,
Okay.
and potato.
You can just smell that lamb. Oh, it smells so good. The lamb steam room.
Yeah.
The bread. You can tear up the bread, put it into the soup, add some pepper.
Pepper and
Okay.
salt. So
You
let's
guys
try
choose your
it.
choice. If you are
Take the onion.
Oh yeah, okay. And onion to chase?
Yeah.
Yes.
For me as well.
Yes.
For me.
Alright.
You ready?
Yes. Okay. And then chase that with onion? Oh wow. That's like bread sponges of lamb juice.
Yeah.
It's so flavorful. It's so meaty. And you can taste the fat, yeah.
Yeah.
The fat is what brings out the flavor.
And because it's heavy, we normally have it on Friday because it's a holiday.
Oh, right.
So we have it for lunch, and then we sleep after lunch.
Without a doubt.
So I take some bread. We call it kushkubide. Means mashed meat.
Ah,
Put some pickles for you as well. For you.
thank you very much. That's a... Okay, so this one is the mashed chickpeas, beans, and meat.
Yeah.
All together. Put
Ready?
that into bread, and you add some pickles on top.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. The lamb, I like because it's mashed, you get like equal flavors and textures of lamb in every single bite.
Yeah.
It's all evenly distributed, and all the flavors evenly distributed as well. And then so you eat these two dishes together. You have
Yeah.
the soup with the bread.
We
You
start
have
with the soup, and then we go for the kushkubide.
I'm gonna add a little more pickles to this. But oh, those pickles are amazing. That's like a mix of garlic and other things.
The other is carrot, aubergine, cabbage.
And we all just wanted like a little bite because we're really saving ourselves for the real meal. Alright guys.
Very good.
So good. Are you?
This is the cube sugar. You want spoon?
Loving this little tea shop. Good food, good people. And due to the fog and the weather in the winter time, we're definitely not going to get to see this whole view of the village. But this is what it looks like if it were to be clear, just as a reference. I think we will.
Yeah, if you want to sleep here, tomorrow in
In the morning?
I hope.
Now up here is where we can see more of the effects of the modern use of the rooftop being a communal space for this village. Oh. It's just layer upon layer, and so even like the restaurants, the cafes, the shops, they're on top of somebody else's roof and somebody lives below them, and that just keeps on going down the side of the mountain. It's such an unbelievably unique and just fascinating architectural landscape. This is the definition of community. You live on top of each other. I mean, not like a condo style, but like shelves style. 48 years ago. 48 years old pickled garlic. Really? Okay, an entire head of garlic pickled for 48 years.
48 سال. 1350. 7 سال قبل. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah, fantastic. That is complex. We made it back to the house. Oh, I can smell the fish coming from the door. Salam, salam. Okay, so the duckfish is frying, the eggplant, everything looks like it's pretty close to being ready. I am ready.
Can you smell it a little bit first?
Yes. Oh yeah, salty. Okay, so in the kitchen, gonna just sample the fried intestines, and this is a real delicacy. Like, I think many consider it the best part. Oh yeah. Oh wow. That tastes like fish sausage. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's so good. And like mushy and creamy at the same time.
Some turmeric.
Ready to eat. They're dishing everything out. The smells, the aromas. Oh, she's dishing out the rice now. That is the final step. It is time. Yes. That is the prize of the bottom of the rice in Iran, the tadik. Oh, thank you.
Full.
Wait, step by step.
Oh, wow.
God. This is the Masuleh sushi.
Sorry.
Yummy.
Awesome. That is the most unbelievable tadik I've had, because it's not too, it's like perfectly crunchy, but not overly so. It's just unbelievable. All the different dishes are on the floor, on the carpet. The whole family and all the guests, all of us, amazing hosts. We're all sitting down just trying to figure out where to sit now, but unbelievable, amazing people.
He's saying the Gilanis on
Thank you. Merci, mamnoon. Merci, mamnoon. So I've got a full plate of food now, rice in the center with all the different dishes surrounding, all the different herbs, all the different eggplant, the salty fish, the fish with the walnut, pomegranate paste, the eggplant, the garlic shoots with the egg, a little bit of the tadik, which is the crunchy rice, and it's all just like a rainbow of colorful local Gilan food. Amazing. And she is responsible for this entire table. Oh, is that the duckfish? Duckfish, yeah. That one is the duckfish. Awesome. Thank you, the duckfish. This is the 48-year-old garlic. And this is specifically to eat with the fish. So I'll save that with the fish, but I have to just first try some of that egg with the dill. Oh no, this one is the egg with the dill with the beans, I believe. I'll try this one first. Oh wow, the egg, the dill in there is just like simmered down with the oil, with those beans just melt in your mouth. Okay, for the next one, I think this one is the garlic chives with the egg that we saw her chop up. And again, I think there's egg in this one too. This one is specifically really a Gilan dish. I mean, they all are. Oh wow. That one has an immediate sourness to it. Salted anchovy.
Yeah.
Along with the eggplant. That's the combination. Oh, wow. That might be the creamiest eggplant yet ever in the world. It's so creamy, it's actually sticky. And then you pair it together with the salted fish, that gives it like that ultimate umami. Oh, that's incredible. This one is the walnut and pomegranate stuffed fish. And I believe it's like a type of carp. The one that we saw her stuff and then simmer on low fire for 2 hours.
Get some olive.
And then with some olive. Like the sweet nuttiness of that and the fruitiness from the pomegranate, the tartness, and you can taste that slow cook, how it's just been simmered. Like the walnuts have just like disintegrated and like embedded themselves into the meat, into the flesh of that fish. That is like insane. Okay, and you can follow that with white turnip. I'll go for a leaf actually. Oh wow. So like green, wonderful, slightly spicy. And then you do eat that with your fingers, it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
You eat it with your fingers with the fish. That's the duck fish with rice. Rice, garlic, fish combination. Wow. The complexity of that garlic with the fish, the sourness of it, and like the texture of it. I think from 48 years, it's really about that texture. It's so smooth and just disintegrates in your mouth, like, and then just that like depth of layering of flavors that it's like developed over the years. I'm gonna put my garlic in right now, and 48 years later, are we ready? That dish with the garlic shoots with the egg, and then the sourness is coming from the sour orange. That is just unbelievable, the sourness. And actually this entire meal, the different sour flavors, the different nutty flavors, and the garlic just comes through in almost everything. Okay, and then this is again the eggplant with the pomegranate juice. It's just unbelievable. The sweet fruitiness, the creamy smokiness. And I think this one is a type of garlic. Go ahead. Or is it leek? Oh wow. Okay, you can taste garlic. Oh, that starts to burn. Oh, I love it. Hamid, how's the food?
Amazing.
Yes.
Love it. The combination is so good, isn't it?
Yes.
Having the olives with baqali qato and rice, amazing.
Amazing.
And the meal is so unique here.
The which one?
The aubergine and tomato.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
It's so unbelievably like sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky creamy. Just quickly stepping outside. Ooh, it's pretty cold out here. But it is nice. The fog has sort of cleared. You can see now the lights of the village. Okay, it's pretty cold though. Can't stay out here for too long, but that dinner was just sensational. The different mix of dishes, all of the food, sharing the food all together. Okay, I'm going back inside now. Mamnoon. Yeah.
We have persimmon, okay?
Uh-huh.
A big fruit.
Persimmon, yes.
But there is a wild one in the forest, and usually the locals collect it.
So it's like crunchy rice. This is a special dessert to end our meal, which she has made. Mmm. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. Really, really crispy rice grains with this like almost honey fruity persimmon. That's incredible, actually. It tastes like molasses with crispy Rice Krispies. That is really superb. And maybe like a light cardamom taste to it. Ah, it's a beautiful night in Masuleh. And again, now you can see the lights of the village just covering the side of this mountain. That meal, the hospitality, the people that we met today, starting from when we arrived to this village, we met people that had come here to meet us and they gave us gifts, and the hospitality will take your breath away and you just cannot even comprehend the amazing people, the hospitality, and the way people care for and the way people treat others with so much respect and so much love. And that food tonight was just sensational. This region has some incredible food, and food like unlike anywhere else I've had in the world. And so that's going to be it for this video, and we're actually spending the night right across the street from where we ate, so conveniently we're spending the night here. It's so quiet and peaceful and wonderful, and I want to say a huge thank you to Mr. Taster Hamid for arranging to bring me to Iran, and to Ali Jan for touring us around, and then finally to Gasser Setere for arranging this trip and organizing this trip to Iran. Thank you very much, and again, thank you to everyone we met today for your gracious hospitality. And I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. If you haven't seen this entire Iran food and travel series, I'll have the playlist in the description box so you can watch all the videos. It's been amazing. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Masuleh, Iran.